New York, the Metropolitan Opera suspended James Levine, its revered conductor and former music director, on Sunday after 3 men came forward with accusations that Levine had sexually abused them decades ago, when the men were teenagers. Peter Gelb, general manager of the Met, announced that the company was suspending its 4-decade relationship with Levine, 74, and canceling his upcoming conducting engagements after learning from the New York Times on Sunday about the accounts of the 3 men, who described a series of similar sexual encounters beginning in the late 1960s. The Met has also asked an outside law firm to investigate Levine's behavior. While we await the results of the investigation, based on these news reports, the Met has made the decision to act now, Gelb said in an interview, adding that the Met's board supported his actions. This is a tragedy for anyone whose life has been affected. The accusations of sexual misconduct stretch back to 1968. Chris Brown, who played principal bass in the Street Paul Chamber Orchestra for more than 3 decades, said Levine masturbated him that summer, and then coaxed him to reciprocate, when Brown was 17 at the Meadowbrook School of Music, Indiana, Michigan. Levine, then 25, was a rising star on the summer program's faculty. James Listock said Levine also masturbated him there that summer when Listock, 17, was a cello student, the first of many sexual encounters with Levine that have haunted him. And Ashok Pai, who grew up in Illinois near the Ravinia Festival, where Levine was music director, said he was sexually abused by Levine starting in summer 1986, when Pai was 16, an accusation he made last year in a report to the Lake Forest Police Department in Illinois. "I don't know why it was so traumatic," Brown, who is now 66, said in a recent interview at his home in St. Paul, Minnesota, fighting tears at the memory, which said he was moved to share as part of the national reckoning over sexual misconduct. "I don't know why I got so depressed. But it has to be because of what happened. And I care deeply for those who were also abused, all the people who were in that situation." Told of the accusations, a spokesman for Levine did not comment Sunday night. Speculation surrounding Levine's private life has swirled in classical music circles for decades as he rose to a position of unprecedented prominence at the Met, leading more than 2,500 performances there. Though he stepped down as music director last year after a long struggle with health problems, Levine had been scheduled to lead a highly anticipated new production of Puccini's Tosca starting New Year's Eve and 2 other productions in coming months. But now the Met, the nation's largest performing arts organization and one of the world's most prestigious opera houses, finds itself in the position that Hollywood studios, television networks, and newsrooms have confronted in recent weeks, answering questions about what it knew about allegations of sexual misconduct made against one of its stars, and what actions it did and did not take. Gelb said that allegations about Levine had reached the Met administration's upper levels twice before, to his knowledge.